Hello, a very common use case with WhatsApp is that we need the files our clients send us to be stored in a specific location. Here, we're going to see how to use ToChat to save the files received through a WhatsApp conversation to Google Drive. In this part, we have a flow that receives an event from send to receive. Here we have a conditional flow that checks if the last message has media, which means the same thing. True, it means that the last message contains a file. And here we're going to call a service, which in this case we're going to use. In Google Apps Script, we'll see how it's created in a moment. We have the service, and that service will receive the following data. It will receive the message, which is the last user message. Here we have the remote phone number, and we have a destination folder, which is this destination folder. It is very important to create it in our Google Drive in the account where we are going to create the following code. Here in Out Files, we have the files that we are going to receive, allow to save in the drive, and here it is, this Sevilla Mont parameter. It will define whether we save all the files directly inside the folder, in this case your chat files. By default, everything will be placed inside a folder that will have the phone number of the client who is contacting us. And inside that folder we will save by year and month in subfolders for year and month, or if we save it directly in the root. And here we are going to place this variable, which we find in your chat here as media URL. Thank you. Which is basically the URL of the file that the client sends us. So this is a post request, and we'll see how to create the service in a moment. Let's go to our Google Drive unit, and here we'll click New, More. Here we're going to select Google Apps Script. Which effectively opens this up for us. It then opens a new Google Apps Script. So here we're going to give it a specific name. Let's carefully put one here. ToChat, WhatsApp. Backup, we put it here, or files. And we're going to paste a code here. Where are we going to find this code? We'll find it here in the ToChat GitHub, where we have a folder called Google Apps Script in this GitHub. We also have other source codes from N8N and various examples that we provide so clients can make better use of our tool. Here we have Google Apps Script, and here we have this one, ToChat WhatsApp Drive. We click on it, copy this code, and take it directly to our Google Drive code. I see. From Google Apps, we click here to save. It's saving, and what we're going to do here is click on Deploy, then New Deployment. Here, under Type, we're going to select Web App. We can add a comment here. In this case, it will be version 1. It's very important that in the Execute As option, you select the correct setting, because the files will be saved in a Google Drive belonging to this account, the one where we're configuring the script. And for who has access, we set it here. Anyone. Because we're going to make a call from an external service to Google. And we click on Deploy. When we proceed to click on the Deploy button, it will then prompt us for the necessary authorizations. We click here. Authorize access. We select the account. It will clearly tell me that there are some specific permissions that I will need to accept. In this particular case, the script itself possesses the necessary rights and authorizations to effectively create, permanently delete, and comprehensively manage all of the data within your designated Google Drive account. And it will allow the connection to an external service. We click Allow. And here it will generate the script link for us. We're going to copy it, and this will be the precise script that we'll transport over here to your chat, where we'll execute the entire and complete process. Now let's save the changes here. It's very important that this flow is published so that it's enabled, and with this we would be ready to start the test. Let's start with the test. Basically here, first in our Google Drive, we need to create a folder. In this case it's called ToChat Files, which is the same one we specified here in the service request in ToChat. So once we have ToChat files, we're going to do a test here with WhatsApp Web. The operation is the same. We're going to take a file and drag it here, which is what a client would do, and then we click send. After a moment, we'll see how a folder is created here with the client's phone number. Since this time we marked that we want to be German in one, so it will create the year, the month, which is month 8, and inside it will create a file for us. This particular file will contain the client's complete phone number, along with the precise date and the exact time at which it was originally received, and then subsequently processed, and the file identifier. And so any file we upload will execute this operation. Let's see what happens. If we were to remove the option of 1 and instead set it to 0, if we were to set it to 0, we would then click save here. We unpublish the flow and then we publish. And we're going to try to do exactly the same thing again. We go to the TouchUp Files folder and we're going to add the same file again and see what the process does. We will carefully drag it, then proceed to send it again, and subsequently wait for a brief moment. After a moment, we'll see that inside the phone number folder, we already have the file in the same way it would be inside the folder, only now it's outside. By setting it to 0, all the files will be stored in the root of the client's phone number folder. This way, it will be easier to identify which files a client sent and when. As you can see, this is a very simple integration thanks to how easy TouchUp makes it to use calls to external services with the HTTP task. And it will make it easier for you to collect your client's documentation organized within your Google Drive. I cordially invite you to visit the official TouchUp website, create your personal account, and then thoroughly try it out for yourself.